ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to RAYGO Reactions. Oh, the sound of a 12-string. It's mesmerizing, guys. It's mesmerizing. How is everybody doing? On today's video, we've got something that's never been done on this channel, never been reacted to. The ALLMAN brothers. I have heard so much about these over the years. I still don't think I know any song by them. I don't know what song got them famous. You know, usually when you hear of someone, you go, oh, I do know that song. There's nothing that I've seen up to now that makes me go, oh yeah, I know this. However, something's got me thinking that sooner or later, I'm going to click on one of these videos and I'll go, that's who they are. I know that song. You know what I mean? It always happens. You can't be this big of a band and not know one of their songs, surely. Anyway, this song today we're going to be reacting to is called Dreams, and it was suggested by one of our subscribers by the name of James. James, thank you very much for your request. You're a G, and you support me. You're always there. You're always watching. I love that. Without further ado, though, guys, I'm intrigued. I just want to get straight into this. Like this video, subscribe, and let's go. Sounds like The Doors.
Just one more morning, I had to wake up with the blues, pull myself out of bed, yeah. Put on my walking shoes, went up on the mountain, see what I could see. The whole world was falling right down in front of me. Down the hunger, old dreams I'll never see. Yeah, baby. Oh, help me, baby. Oh, this will surely be the end of me, yeah.
You know what? You can tell this is defo from the 60s, the way that I feel like there's some sort of subgenre that they were doing in the 60s that the Doors and these guys were doing. I don't know what it's called, but you know that typical organ sound. The organ's making a noise like... And then you got the bass going like... And I feel like the Doors used to do that. It's defo got blues to it. I just can't put my finger on what the name of that genre is. By the way, the voice. See, this isn't my typical kind of music that I listen to. But again, as you guys know on this channel, I give props where talent lies. And this guy's vocals, next level. Great, husky, just a good voice. Do you know what I mean? What you would do to have a voice like this guy. Reminds me of the Kings of Leon voice. of it, guys, sorry for pausing it. It's just made me think, because I'm still thinking what genre this is. And forgive me, because I am pretty sure that James told me a little story. He did, right? He said the Allman Brothers cut from 1969 yet. And then he said it's its own genre. I can't believe I forgot this. He said it's Southern rock. The singer and lead guitar on the Les Paul are the only actual brothers. Greg sings keys and Dewan on guitar. Dewan is a rabbit hole all on his own. In high demand as a session musician, he died on a motorcycle. Oh no. In 1971. He must have been, yeah, like he says, a session musician, high demand. People want him up and down the country, going playing for different bands. The band isn't unusual for having two drummers. No way. Let me. He says, as a teen in the 60s, me and my friend would follow the band all over the southeast of the US. James, sounds like a great time. Question is, when you was following them, was you on a motorcycle? Because that would have been next level. Let's go. I like that bit.
Pull myself together.
What a voice.
Put on a new face. Climb down off the hilltop, baby. Get back in the race. I'm hungry. For the dreams I'll never see. Yeah, baby. Yeah. Oh, help me, baby. Oh, this will surely be the end of me. Yeah.
I'm just listening to the drummers, and they're doing the same thing. So was there a reason they had two drummers? Was it? I'm thinking maybe back then, in the 60s, bands could be so the crowd could be so loud that you couldn't even hear the drums. That was a big problem with the Beatles. That's why they didn't even tour, because they wouldn't even mic up the drums back then. That's how old school and this is, but that's how new it was at the time, that they weren't even micing up the drums. I'm thinking maybe they had two drummers to make it louder. Who knows? Because this, like I say, they're playing the same thing. However, having two drums could also create, they're going to have different timings, so it could create phase issues like live, and like I'm hearing two things at once, but they must have been very good at what they were doing, making it sound in sync. And like, have you heard of Kings of Leon? Because the Kings of Leon, I'm thinking, was inspired by this guy. Very similar voices. He's got genuinely, seriously good voice. Another thing I was thinking, in the 60s, all these performances by the Doors and this and other things I've seen, they're always like, you feel like jam sessions. And I think what they were doing then, is maybe to earn a bit of extra money, is we need a long set. Guys, you need to play for 3 hours. And they go, okay. They'll just drag out the songs and they would have these jam sessions in the midst of it. So do you know what? Play the same C and A minor, and I'll just the doom doom doom. Guitarist, just go ahead, do some solos. You know what I mean? Because maybe it's how they earn a bit of extra money. Because the songs are always longer, and there's always a section in the song that's dragged out. It's cool, but I think time's gone on, started going on through the 70s and 80s where they were being more experimental, going, okay, we can't just do the same thing for 3 minutes. Let's step it up. And that's where music started taking a turn with structure and bigger things. However, it's still rock and roll. There's still something about this that's rock and roll. I think it's because this was the OG. This is how it was. This was new at the time. People must have been in awe. Just changed his pickup. I want that guitar.
Pull myself together.
That is sick.
Climb down off the hilltop, baby. Get back in the rain. 'Cause I'm a hunger. For dreams that I never seen. Yeah, baby. Help me, baby. This will surely be the end of me. Yeah, yeah.
Different drum patterns. Okay, maybe having 2 drums does come in handy. You know what? Let me just quickly do something. The Allman Brothers. I want to know a little brief history on these guys quickly before I move on. The Allman Brothers Band was an American rock band formed in Jacksonville, Florida, 1969. I wonder if any of them are still alive. Let's have a look. 69 till 76. These are the years they were active. Then 78 till 82. Then 89 till 2014. Let's just... One of the brothers. No, he died. What? Oh. So Duane was one of the brothers who died in 71. That sucks. And the other died in 2017. He was the singer. So what would have happened when his brother died? Did they have to get another guitarist? Bro, how many wives did he have? 1, 2, 3. He was married to Cher. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Damn! More wives than Henry VIII. Jeez. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. At what point do you just go, alright, we'll be in a relationship, but we don't need to get married? You know what I mean? I don't need that in my life. It clearly doesn't work when I get married. Because, I mean, I've been married 6 times. If you want, we can. I just don't think we need to. He's got loads of children as well. I wonder if they've got any bands. Elijah Blue. Professionally known as Pete Exeter Blue. American musician. Also a musician from a group called Deadsy. But yeah, I'm intrigued. Like they're cool. They cool. Again, it's not my type of music, but I can appreciate it. You know what I mean? I like seeing it because it's old school footage. They're the first. They're the OGs. Cool suggestion. Guys, I hope you guys have liked this video. If there's anything else by the Allman Brothers you think I should check out, let me know. However, if there's anything else that branches off around these guys, also let me know, like, what was going on around that time. I know a couple years later, Leonard Skinner were also known as Southern Rock. Like, let me know. Like this video, share it, and subscribe. Until next time, peace.